It was God who saved the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. Through Moses, he led them towards the promised land where they could live in freedom. After 40 years of traveling and living in the wilderness, Moses died before entering that promised land. Then the Lord spoke to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' assistant. He told Joshua that no one would be able to stand against him as long as he lived. God told Joshua he'd be with him, just as he was with Moses. God would never abandon Joshua. God said, "Haven't I commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Then Joshua prepared the people to march towards Jericho, a city surrounded by giant walls. On the other side was the land God had promised his people. So Joshua sent 2 spies into the city.
Come on.
Their job was to gather information and learn about the city of Jericho.
Shh.
What's that?
Climbing up the wall. Climbing. It's not easy to... I got it.
The spies stayed in the home of a woman named Rahab.
That kind of hurt. That hurt even more.
You're the Israelite men.
They learned that the people of Jericho were afraid of the Israelites and afraid of God.
I know that the Lord has given you this land. The people here are afraid of you and are keeping the gates closed. For the Lord your God is God in heaven above and on earth below. Now I will protect and hide you, but please swear to me by the Lord that you will spare the lives of my father, mother, brothers, sisters, and all who belong to them, and save us from death.
The spies agreed.
I can agree to this. Yeah, me too. I think this sounds good.
But the king of Jericho learned about the spies.
King, 2 Israelite spies were seen at Rahab's house.
What? 2 Israelite spies? No. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my cool. I'm losing it right now. I demand Rahab bring those spies to me. Now go.
Rahab, the king demands that you hand the 2 Israelite spies over to us.
But Rahab refused. She told them the spies were gone.
I can't. They're already gone. They're not here anymore.
Then after the king's soldiers were gone, Rahab helped the spies sneak out of the city by climbing out her window and down the wall. One of the spies said,
Tie this scarlet rope to your window and hang it out.
Why?
It'll tell the Israelite army to spare you and anyone here with you. So bring your family into your home and do not leave, and your lives will be spared.
Let it be as you say.
The spies reported back to Joshua, and he readied the Israelite army. They crossed the Jordan River in the Lord's presence. When Joshua was near Jericho, he looked up and saw a man standing in front of him with a sword in his hand. Joshua asked,
Are you with us or with our enemies?
Neither. I have come as commander of the Lord's army.
Then Joshua bowed with his face to the ground in homage and asked him,
What does my Lord want to say to his servant?
Remove the sandals from your feet, for the place you are standing is holy.
The Lord spoke to Joshua and said,
Joshua, I have handed Jericho, its king, and its best soldiers over to you. march around the city with all the men of war, circling the city once a day for 6 days. Have 7 priests carry 7 ram's horn trumpets in front of the ark. Then on the 7th day, march around the city 7 times. While the priests blow the ram's horns, have all the troops give a mighty shout. Then the city wall will collapse.
And that's exactly what they did. Joshua got up early, and the 7 priests carrying 7 ram's horns marched in front of the ark of the Lord.
What are they doing?
I don't know, but I'm terrified. Are you terrified?
Of course I'm terrified, but we can't let them know we're terrified. We have to look tough. Let's show them we're not scared. Watch this. Hey you! What are you doing down there? Marching around in circles? That seems pretty silly to me.
Yeah, pretty silly.
Hey, I just said that. I said silly. Don't repeat what I say. You're going to make us look bad.
We'll march around your city once a day, and on the 7th day, these walls will crumble.
You're going to crumble these big walls by walking around them like little kids? Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
Hey, what did I say about repeating me? Do not repeat. He heard it the first time.
I just...
No.
But
No.
I thought that...
Da.
And as the days passed, the Israelites marched, and early on the 7th day, they started at dawn and marched around the city. Only this time, it was different.
Oh, here we are again, I see.
I see it too.
Why are they still circling? They always do it once a day. Today, they marched around like 7 times.
Everyone, listen to me. It's time. Blow the horns. Now everyone, shout. Shout, for the Lord has given us the city.
Oh, this is so terrible.
The troops advanced in, each man straight ahead, and the Israelites captured Jericho. Then Joshua sent the spies back in, and they brought out Rahab and her whole family to protect them, just as they promised. And God brought the Israelites through Jericho, leading them to the land he'd give them, just as he promised.